Let's talk about 5 common mistakes that people make in their concealed carry classes, and we'll go over how you can avoid them, and we'll let you know before you get to your class the things you should be doing right. Before we get into it, quick reminder, we have a gun giveaway going on right now. You can enter for free, but it ends really soon. Just click the link in the description below to reveal which brand new gun you could win. Now let's talk about some things that people traditionally do incorrectly. I'm not going to say wrong, we'll say incorrectly when they get to their firearms training. And I got the yellow gun here, we'll talk about that, but the first thing we're talking about is shooting stance. And you've heard me say it before that in a gunfight I don't really care about the stance, but when you're learning to shoot, you need to have that good balanced stance, feet about shoulder width apart, weight slightly forward. You see way too many people, I'll turn sideways, doing one of these when they're learning to shoot. Your instructor should stop you, but don't make your instructor stop you. Don't do it before you get there. Next one that we see all the time, people not gripping the pistol high enough up. Okay, this is the tang of the pistol. This is a yellow gun, so I can point it anywhere I want. It's not a real gun, it's just a piece of plastic. But when you're grabbing that pistol, I want you to hold it way high up here. Don't be grabbing it with space left between your thumb, the web of your hand, and the tang, okay? Get your hand way high up into that tang. That gives you control, especially on the recoil impulse. The higher your hand is, actually the lower the bore axis is to the line of your arms, the more you can control your recoil. While we're doing this, let me give you the Sabrina pose here from Charlie's Angels. We want thumbs stacked like this, right here. What we see a lot is thumbs crossed over somehow like this or like this, and that doesn't give you a good solid shooting platform, as thumbs stacked with as much of the flesh of your hands on that gun grip as you can. When you cover up one thumb with the other, you leave some gaps in there, and the gun tries to escape through those gaps during recoil. This can cause you to wander, the wobble effect. Your shots are going not where you're pointing the gun. Next up is slapping the trigger or jerking the trigger. A lot of this comes from anticipating recoil. You're worried the gun's going to jump in your hand. New shooters tend to worry about this a lot because they're not used to that recoil. That's why we tell people to start with smaller caliber guns and really get used to the fact that, yeah, the gun's going to push back into your hand a little bit. It's not going to jump or jerk or kick. We don't use those terms. It's going to push back into your hand a little bit when you fire it. Focus, especially when you're learning, focus on a smooth trigger press that goes very, very slowly, and then the shot actually surprises you that you don't know when it's going to go off. The last one is not seeing the right sight picture. Okay? When we're putting together the right sight picture, we want the front sight centered between the notch of the rear sight, and we want to focus on the front sight. The target should be slightly out of focus because your eye physically cannot focus on two things at one time. Focus on the front sight with the front sight centered between the notches of the rear sight, and then put that whole picture on your target. That's sight alignment and sight picture. Focus on this. You can practice dry fire, you can practice with a yellow gun to punch out, look right down the sight. Yes, everyone's going to ask, are you left eye dominant? Yes, I am. I aim with my left eye, and I get the right sight picture. Those are the 5 most common things we see people coming to concealed carry or firearms training classes and they're doing incorrectly. You can practice all of them at home. You can do them in the safety and privacy of your own home. Get them right before you go to your training. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. Quick reminder again, we have a gun giveaway going on. It ends really soon. All you have to do is click the link below and reveal which brand new gun you could win. And then you can start training with it. I'm Kevin Michalowski, Director of Content for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. We'll notify you every time something new comes out. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.